Welcome to another quick review from Ultimate DIY. Today we're going to look at the METABO HPT trim nailer. This gun, I'm going to go ahead and read the number off the back, but this is the NT65M model. Now, there are some really cool things about this. I use this daily and have had this one for quite some time. One of the things I like is the way that it is angled and shaped. It's extremely balanced and easy to deal with. Now, this is a 15 gauge nailer. The smaller the number, the bigger the nail. If you do an 18, it's going to be a little bit smaller nail. And I use that on really delicate trim that I don't want bigger holes on. This I'm going to use on things like crown molding. I'm going to use it on molding around my floors. Anything, cabinets, anything that I want something that's got a little bit more holding power. If I work outside on trim underneath eaves and all, I'm using this one. So let me give you an idea of how it works. First of all, it's going to come in a nice case like this, and it's stored. And it has a compartment here to be able to carry the nails as well. I always keep it in there. It is also a quick connect system right here. Now, some of the functions that I like, first of all, I love the top where you turn it and it's going to face the air away from you. A lot of times it blows you right in the face. This way you can angle it. So if I'm shooting here, it's that way. If I'm shooting over here, I can turn it again and face it that direction. So I can keep the air from hitting me in the face. Another thing I like, right below it, they have a button, and you'll hear a little hissing sound when you do. So what that actually does is right before you go to nail and you're nailing on a surface, you can hit that button and it is going to clear the dust and debris off of the nailing surface. So you make sure you hit the spot exactly where you want. A really good feature. This is also a toolless adjustment for the nail depth, and that is done right here at the little wheel. I can turn this wheel forwards or backwards and change the depth of the nail placement. In a lot of guns, you'll have to go and you have to crank on your air compressor to get it to change that depth, and you got to play with it. I like it better on the gun. Gives me a second way to do it where I don't have to run to the compressor. Also, if I have a jam, I like the fact I can open this up and unjam the nail without disassembling the entire unit. Makes things really nice. Take it back, clip, and I'm back in business. Now, it also has a safety mechanism here. So if I've got air put to it and I'm trying to pull the trigger, it's not going to fire. I literally have to have this pushed back and then pull the trigger and it will fire. Otherwise, it's not going to fire anything. Now, on this side, you're going to have another lever. You'll see a single nail. Over here, you're going to see triple nails. All you're going to do is move that to what you want. If you want to be able to rapid fire, hold the trigger down and just bam, 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 and just let every time it hits, it fires. You put it on rapid. If you want single fire, put it on the single fire side, and every time you pull the trigger, as long as this is pressed in, it's going to fire. Now, the nails that are going to go in this are going to be anywhere from 1 1/4 to 2.5 inches, and they're going to be angled like this. And what you do, you have an entry point on this gun from the very back. Some of them have slots in the top. This one is in the back. You're simply going to make sure that you are angled with the angle going towards the front of the gun like that. And you're going to take and line it up and put it inside. It goes in just like that. Now you're going to take this back and let it go. So now if I have to pull the nails out, all I have to do is pull this back a little bit, push that lever down, and this little arm pops up and my nails can go behind it. I do that and I just keep working it, and now I've got the nails at the back and I can slide them right out. All right, but overall, I think this is an excellent trim gun. I use it daily. If you want a really good trim gun for your either DIY projects, handyman projects, or if you're a pro carpenter and you're actually pro finish carpenter, then I don't think you're going to go wrong with this one. Do yourself a favor, pick one up today, and we will see you guys on the next review.